Hello and welcome to today's special band interview. I'm here today accompanied by the members of Shiitake's Creek.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Happy to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Actually have a lot of questions sent in by your fans that we'd like to ask you today. Is that okay with you?
Drop them.
So first question. Do you remember your first show? I mean, who was there? How many people were there? Was it good? Was it bad? We want all of the details.
Well, our first show surprisingly didn't happen until maybe 2 years after we released our first album.
That's true, actually. Before then, no one was really interested in our music.
Yeah, but once teens decided they wanted to be more unique and listen to more underground bands, they found us, and well, here we are.
And since you've become more popular, you obviously have met more fans. Have there been any interactions with them that you find strange looking back?
Oh, absolutely. Once this random guy had been standing on the middle of the crowd and was just not moving.
I honestly thought he had died, but he was just being held by the people around him.
Right. Anyways, after the show, we went up to the guy and asked him if he was okay. He didn't say anything, and that's when we knew he had fallen asleep.
Yeah, like a horse. We can stand up while asleep.
Sure. Well, it was just weirder around. I mean, sure, we ended our song with our slowest song, but it couldn't have been that bad, right?
No, at least I don't think so. Your songs are great. Speaking of songs, which one or ones was or were the hardest to write and the hardest to perform? Because your songs and themes are pretty heavy, at least that's what the fans say.
Let me think about it. I would say my Toaster Won't Stop Burning, my Buttercup Bread, was the hardest one to write because, let's say, the topic was kind of hard.
And about the hardest one to perform, I think we don't have any difficulties with performing. Because when we are on stage, we feel free. Like we can fly again. So it just comes naturally, let's say.
Now, hard-hitting question. If it were the end of the world after a certain show, which song would you like to perform last?
I got an F on my quiz, so I started the band. Obviously. I mean, this song is basically about my life and me and how the band came to be. So it's got so many memories that not singing would be a crime.
I'd have to say Bob doesn't like my sticky dirt salad because as a kid, Bob was like the only one there for me, and even if he isn't real, I'd like to pay homage to that guy just one last time.
The carousel never stops turning at the carnival. I would choose this song because it is addressed to every person and is also, let's say, kind of sentimental to me.
Well, I would say that Toaster Bath Pump is the perfect one because I have so many memories with this song and I just couldn't imagine a different song for the last one.
For me, it is definitely Why Would You Pull Me Here Like That? It tells a little bit about the member of the band and it also contains a lot of metaphor. This song has to be the one.
What about tour? Has anything happened during it that even the die-hard fans probably don't know about?
Well, Baron Vesper, am I allowed to say this?
Knock yourself out.
Well, when we went to Canada for the first time, Vesper was talking to some of the locals, but because of the language barrier, she couldn't really understand what they were saying and wanted to get out of the situations as quickly as she could.
Yeah, and she grabbed both our arms saying we need to be on stage soon, but instead of playing lightly, she just yanked me away, coming to fall down the stairs that were nearby.
And I'm so sorry about that, especially since they just looked at us like we were crazy, needless to say we didn't see them in our midst.
Now, this is our final question, and probably the one asked the most often. What does the name of your latest album mean?
We knew you would ask us that.
don't question my creative process. It's a very good song. It's actually the name of a disorder that mainly affects like old people when they can't really move or eat or talk much. And so like the only thing that they have in their diet is tea and toast. Yeah, that's where the name comes from. And as for our band, well, you know, since our album mostly talks about childhood, well, we thought it would be like a cool parallel.
Oh, alright, well, thank you for those answers, and good luck for your upcoming shows.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, cool, see ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Clap.